Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play Sources in this episode 443. Do you see we're just getting up here? Of course it's INVICTUS Day 2. I'm a little late on it today. This should be Area 18. I'm not going to do full journey there, I just wanted to open up. I haven't been in this pad for forever, that's why. I went to the wrong place. Here we go. Area 18, boom boom. I guess there's the thingies. There's the ladder, not the ladder, the lift even. Exit that way, okay. So yeah, let's get a bit laggy. So basically today is day 2, even though technically I had little problems with it. It was like 7, 8 in the morning, I was like, I'm not that tired. I'm hoping Proud 2 will come on. Obviously 5 hour difference, that's cool, isn't it? I've seen that for ages. 5 hour plus difference. So you know what, I'll stay up. It goes live 11 this time. Like it, etc. Well, I stayed up to 11. Didn't go live. So it'll be 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, didn't go live. And then looking online, and they're saying it's actually an hour from now. So I wonder if it was 12. It's like, interesting. Let me get the thingy lobby. Oh, maybe we'll do the journey. Depends on how long this takes. And next thing I knew, it hit 12 and it went live. And it's AEGIS stage, by the way. I looked at the thingy, there's 20 ships there right now. Oh, hi everybody. What are you doing? Oh, he's like, look at me. This is normal, bud. Move on. Which I would be that way, because I'm assuming. Yeah, these are all lifts. Again, I've not been here for so long, Area 18. What have you found, mate? So, and it was 12, and at that point I was that exhausted. I mean, hello. Is that a dead player? Store, equipped. Yeah, I think it's a dead player. So they killed themselves there, or they fell down the stairs. Okay. Which way is it? Because again, I've not done this forever. There should be signs. Right there. We'll have a quick look around, because again I've not done this forever. And I said I won't be doing this each episode, and even if I do it this episode I'm not going to be doing it after this one. Okay, that is saying down there, right? It's not saying go this way, is it? It's going down here, right? Yeah, there it is. So, it was 12, and I was also thought, if I do this episode now, I'm going to be like, and it's going to be horrible. So I decided, there's a can on the floor. So I decided that, you know what, I'll go to bed, get some sleep. And then get up and do it. SupernovaTiffy said she would look after Aurora for the day. Or at least while I'm doing this. So I'll get some sleep. What's a bin? Follow the signs that go that way. That's a sign. Is it? Should I carry it on? Or no, I guess I just keep going around to see another sign. And anyway, I then decided I'm going to go sleep. And then next thing, you know, nature takes its course and you got to go, toilet. So I was exhausted. After that then, I went to bed. Okay, this is his left. And next thing I know, I get woken up with MJ jumping on me, my dog. She wants to go to the toilet. SupernovaTiffy came and took her out, so I tried to go back to sleep. And then as I shut my eyes, I was like, I need, again, toilet. So we went to go to the toilet. That's a bin. I've been saying there's a bin. Oh yeah, there. Actually, is this open? Place inspect. Screw it, up on the floor. By my own. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. Live on the floor. And I went to the toilet, we got back in bed, and my phone was ringing. So I pick it up, and there's SupernovaTiffy on the other end, crying her eyes out. Apparently, MJ. Oh, can I get in there quick? Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. That's supposed to be the right one. Yay, we made it. So apparently MJ saw a family and she loves people, so she tried to run over to them, and it yanked the lead out of SupernovaTiffy's hand, what hurt her, she put a foot on it, and then she didn't have a proper grip on her shoes wherever she was standing, and she yanked again, and she went flying over and smacked her toe into the thing that she actually ripped off the skin off it, right near the nail. Looks like the nail is okay, unless she bent it back and it came back. It doesn't look broke other than that, but she was in tears. Can you come out? And I said, are you right outside? Because again, I'm in my jammies, I've got no socks or shoes on. And she says, yes, I'll come out on the doorstep, expecting her to be basically in our garden. And she's not there. I look up the street, she's up the street, oh, you're kidding me. So I go back in, and I can't move the view for you, I'm trying to move the view so we can watch it, but it's lagging. I go back in, get my socks and shoes on, and then she comes in crying her eyes out. So I try to comfort her to, you know, get the blood off it, patch her up, yada yada. And then after that I said like, I need to go, I'm going back to sleep and then do Star Citizen. So I went back upstairs to go for a nap. And I think I then, within like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I get a message from Priority. When I sent the message at like 11 o'clock to him, oh, are you coming on? It's about 6 minutes from now. Obviously ended up being an hour plus from then. Okay, sorry about that, I had to cut away quick. There's a bang upstairs. Aurora's being potty trained, so TV's taking it right now. So that's why there's a little gap there. It also helped the lag go away a little bit, so looks like we are at the place. Over there. Waiting to leave or something. Oh, you got sort of full journey too, apparently. Oh, do I need to grab food while I'm here? Oh, where's my head? Don't lose your head. I thought I drank that, he said. Oh, I couldn't find a bin for it, could I? Can I put that in the bin here now? Work. Okay, well, I was over my story. Oh, great. Can I... Does that mean drop or is that my hand? Because I'm sure that's drop. Is that hand? Hand. Okay, there's a little hand that one comes up. Oh, this is empty. Place. Get in there. Okay, let me buy some more since I'm here. Quick buy. Back up. So I got. Oh wow, it's going funny now. So as I was trying to say, I went for a sleep about an hour. Priority, I get a message from him. I just got in from work, so in other words, he wasn't off. And at that point, I sent him a message. Well, actually, I saw the message. He must have sent it earlier. I saw the message. I thought, "I'll get up and we'll knock this out now." If he's up, you know, I'm still tired. And I sent him a message. He didn't reply, so I thought, "Have you gone to bed?" I've not had a reply since, so I think he went to bed. Got some food. So I thought, okay, I'll try and get a nap in. Because I'm still really tired. So I tried to get a nap in. And I did sleep a little bit. And then I get woken up with Aurora, again, potty trained, batting and screaming her head off on the toilet. And I mean screaming, why is this highlighting? I mean screaming like, ah, ah, and that. So Tiffy's like, can you help? I don't know what's wrong with her. And so if I said, should I take her? I said, no, she needs to go to the toilet. And she won't give her a drink, because as soon as we give her a drink, and then she offers it you, and then quickly snatches it back. And she's been smacking the side where you put the toilet paper. It actually came off yesterday, so I had to re-put it on, what was annoying. And so she's been doing that to me. Just don't let her smack the side, because of what she's doing. And if you try and take it off her, she starts shouting. So I said, if you have to, take it off her. In the end, Tiffy took her off the toilet. And this is not highlight for me to grab it. Oh, there we go, finally. And she took off the toilet, and then next thing we know, her parents are coming round to drop some stuff off. They were talking, drop some food off, so that was nice to drop some food off. Oh god, that's awful. Blood. So they came around and thought, okay, I'll eat, then I'll jump on this finally. Because as soon as I start, you know they're going to pull up. So I spent some time with Aurora. Apparently we've been watching, I found on Netflix, Original Power Rangers. So she's up to episode 2.5. Because I'm free, it's free, so halfway through it. So she's been watching Power Rangers, that I grew up in the 90s with. Just being silly. Please give me time to talk to you quickly. And then after we did that, we needed to check something in the house because one of the things for Aurora came, it's broke, and apparently it's the wrong colour. There's a whole big another story, we'll get into it, so we went and checked that quickly. And the SupernovaTiffy says, can you help me look, basically? So both on the phones looking for a version of what we needed, and I ended up getting tired and I fell asleep. Next thing I know, it's actually 4 AM now, but there's 3 something in the morning, and I wake up because you gotta be kidding me. And SupernovaTiffy's already up, and I come downstairs and then you hear, she's up. I said, can you please watch her while I get this done? And she said, yeah, but can you put in the toilet because of my toe? So it's okay, fine. So I've been up, put her in the toilet, come down here to the computer on, boom, start the episode. Here we are. And I wasn't going to do the whole journey, but apparently my story took the whole journey. So I'm hoping this is going to be better, and we can get into INVICTUS and cover 2 days. AEGIS is now, so I'll get this done. This will already set, apparently not tomorrow, the day after at 12. And hopefully Prouty can come on for that. But we'll see, he may not be on for any of this. You know, we'll do 5 hours and times and everything. But hey, you've seen the actual journey now from the hubs for people logging in. You've seen the journey from someone flying in, so this will, again, unless he does come on and we're talking this for this thing, this would be the last time you see this journey. I wasn't planning to put it on another episode, but it's a slightly different one, and I haven't seen Area 18 for a while, and I had a bit to say, so hopefully this will go quite quick and smooth now, and we get through this in the next, because we're at roughly 11-ish minutes right now. I could do this in about 20 minutes, that'd be great. And if we can pull that off, one employer in business lunch week 2953. Maybe to tomorrow's we can get into this episode, so these don't take up, you know, 10 weeks worth. And I was going to say the Idris, that's not the Idris, that's the Hammerhead. No, it is the Idris, isn't it? Idris. We got the Retaliator, I believe, and you're the Sentinel. You're the Torpedo one anyway, I think. I don't, maybe not the Sentinel, but you're the Torpedo. Okay. Okay. I believe on the site there's 20 ships, but again, looks less than yesterday. Because yesterday it had one thing with 2, so that's where it's adding up. And I'd Crusader, Mercury. One's here, where these are spread them out this way. Retaliator, that's the Retaliator, Redeemer. Oh, it's a Hammerhead. I was right first, didn't I? I said no, it's not the Idris. I was going to say Hammerhead, but then I was like, no, I think it's the Idris. That's the Hammerhead. Because the Hammerhead, I think, not the Hammerhead, the Idris is on sale, or at least it was, because I think it's one of the ones where it pops up, and then it's sold out within like 30 seconds. So it's like the F5 wars if you want it, and it's $1,500. I think the Javelin is on sale, it's $3,000. Again, the same thing, F5 wars. Okay, so actually they don't have Idris down here. They did one year, didn't they? So that's gonna make it simpler. So the hardest ship to look around then is gonna be the Hammerhead. Everything else is quite simple. So I guess we will go from the bottom, then go left, right, then end in the middle, right, if we can. And I gotta watch my, is that food? It's on 50%. But again, you can see the scale of this, so this should be a little easier expecting, because when I saw it's like Idris and Javelin, I was like, well, they don't have it. I'm sure we put on the Idris list before, so I was like, oh god, the Idris. These are huge, huge ships. It's gonna be like 20 minutes for one ship. So that not being as good. So goes my Matai. As again, we're gonna go straight for the ship, so this, we already looked at these areas, so that should cut it out a little bit. I'm expecting on the last day they maybe have some armors or weapons in this area. So I think they normally do. Last year it was the red alert stuff, what actually is this stuff, if I'm not mistaken. At least one of the 5 that I'm wearing right now. I really like it, the piping is messing up. And again, if you hear that, I apologise. Again, Aurora is in the toilet above me. If she starts getting too loud, we may have to pause while we as soon as if he calms her down. Because she might get stuck in fun because she's sitting on the toilet. So if he's watching, like I said. So this is the Vulcan. Oh, here we go. This is the ship that Plurality, as far as I know, unless he's changed it, actually owns. I do not. And we've never, you know, we got it for a week or 2 weeks. Because of how bad 318's logging in issues were and crashing, we never really got to use it properly. So I'm hoping at some point I can fly in this baby with priority, and we can do some salvage missions. Because 319 actually does have salvage missions. Again, I mentioned it last episode. 5k, 10k, boom. Here's the area. Go there. You got a certain time limit. As long as no one else shows up in that time limit, but they shouldn't theoretically. Salvage as much as you can, make your money from it, and get out after the time limit. Non-player characters probably show up, or the mission will go off to somebody else. Like maybe it becomes a PvP mission, depending on the type. Well, he owns this. I wouldn't mind the salvage ship, especially if I try it with him and I like it. But no offense, I'm hoping for a bisque one, because like the Vulcan, I like it. But again, it's the same thing, isn't it? It's like when the Prospector came out for mining, everybody's got a Prospector, and then they have branched out with the rock. Everyone has a rock for the ground. Everyone has the little tool, but then they branched out a little bit in Rock DS, or some people have Rock DS, they branched out with a mole, so some people have that. So I feel, obviously there's a Redeemer in this. I feel there's going to be another ship at some point that's going to be salvage. Like, Vulcan's by Drake isn't going to be the only one. So I'm hoping for another ship to variate, if that's probably the correct word or not, or even said it right, but whatever, from Drake, and when that happens, I'm hoping I can maybe pick it up if I enjoy salvaging. But I've not really tried it 100%. That's, as you know, the last few attempts were probably in the last few weeks of the channel. So, but hopefully at some point in the future I can get on priority, we can really go out in this baby and give it a go. And I'm hoping another ship will come out, maybe a little cheaper, maybe a little same price, but by different manufacturer, preferably Misk or Crusader. They're my two favourite manufacturers right now. Does one, and I think I'd really enjoy that. Okay. Medium repair. Oh, did I? Oh, that's the Vulcan, you twit. I was thinking of Vulture. The Vulcan. So I just explained everything for the wrong ship. Vulture is Drake. Drake is the end of the week, so this is the Vulcan. This is the repair. It's a repair ship. So I don't have this. He does not have this. I was talking about everything. Just says for the Vulture. Yeah. Okay. This is a medium repair, medium refuel. So basically, right now there's a Starfire that's for repair. Sorry, refuel, and there's this baby for repair. And the ship that SupernovaTiffy owns that's not in the game yet. One of her biggest ships. Is it Aegis? If it is, it'll be here somewhere. Her ship's a repair ship. Okay, so I'll read this quick. Refuel, repair, rearm, become... Oh, rearms too. Become one-person support crew with an Aegis Dynamics Versal Vulcan. Not Vulture, Vulcan. Supplying... sorry, I was going to supply and supplying... That's what I mean. So supplying and 2 pilots. Supplying aid. 2 pilots on the fly. Whenever pinned down under heavy fight and need of ammo. Low on quantum fuel after an all-ill... Oh my god, my words today. It would have been worse if I was like tired though, so I couldn't imagine this morning if I tried it. It would have been more something like refuel, repair, become a wump. I'm sounding drunk, not tired. Crew with Aegis Dynamic Versatile Vulcan supplies and that's not what that much what. You know, my brain would have been even slower instead of going and two. That makes it's a berry. Anyway, 2 pilots on the fly whenever pinned down under heavy fight and in need of ammo, low on quantum fuel after an ill-planned jump, or stranded in an unknown space with a busted thruster. A pilot in distress can always count on Vulcan and its cordon of drones to lend speedy, efficient assistance. This is why I wanted to have like priority here, because when I've been sitting here saying, this is the ship you have, this is a Vulture, or say Vulcan, sorry, this is a Vulcan, and he'd be, no I don't. Yeah, you do. You have no. This is a Vulcan. I have a Vulture. What? Oh, you're right. And I would have skipped over it instead. But hey, it happened naturally. It's staying in. Okay. Hi. Okay. Because I tried to guess before. I do feel as the years go on, I don't know the combination. Me getting older, me getting more stressed. I feel like all the ships are getting bigger and bigger, and more of them. I'm just getting more wrongly used to. You are... I would say the Corsair. No, I would not. Because I thought I had a thingy, but again, the Corsair's a Drake. So what are you? Polus, maybe? No, that's RSI, isn't it? We're Aegis. I don't have a clue. What are you? What are you? What are you? Nautilus! Oh, Nautilus. Off head. Is that the mining ship? The drop mines? I think it might be. Let's check. Mine layer, yes! At least I got that bit right. With 4 centuries of distinguished services under its belt, the Aegis Dynamic Nautilus Tactical Mine Layer represents the ultimate in strategic combat engineering, fully integrated mine deployment, sweeping into arming capability. So very quickly, this baby, I don't remember how many it is, basically plops mines in space. You come flying along, do. And got near one, do. What the hell? Or it detects mines, and then it go up to it and do something to get rid of them. So like, well, I'm assuming with any person you could actually blast a mine, it will just go kaboom. It's like a bomb, isn't it? But this is probably, maybe it like sucks them up and disarms them. Then you could reuse them, more than likely, or it disarms them and leaves them. So yeah, this is a mine layer. Okay, we're up to 10 minutes to do the first 2 ships, bro. I don't know, this is 20 minutes. Okay, so we go up this way, we said left, and then do the right and then the middle, and that's going to be probably the biggest, hardest part. Left is giving us roughly Sabre, Gladius, Sabre, and Sentinel Vanguards. So basically, okay. So theoretically, this shouldn't be that much different with them ships other than quickly going through the stuff. So we're sitting 1 or 2 and move on. And I've got to watch out for my food and drink. Speaking of which, did that thing ever come up with my helmet? Actions. Player. I don't understand why it's not showing up. Do not force respawn, whatever you do. Actions. Item. I don't know why it's not letting me do it. I'm going to take it off now because he's going to need to eat a drink. Put it into the local. So I don't go around like that thing last time. I just like him having a mask on, or a helmet in this case. Oh, apparently. In the Redeemer we've done an episode or 2 in. Apparently owned one at one point and he melted it or CC'd up from it. Okay, so it's that's a start, so we went ahead. Oh, I forgot all about the side weapon thing we normally cover quickly. I didn't cover that last time. We'll try and cover it partly as we go through. I completely didn't cover them this time. Normally it's more just have a quick thingy, like it's like smarter, see the guns, so you can get different sizes, as you can see. On this key, 9 cannon. X is 10, one before it's 9, so 9 cannon. Fight smarter. When it comes to arming the vehicles of the Navy's fleet, the choice of what to equip to where goes well beyond choosing whatever weapon punches above its weight class. Instead, pilots need to carefully consider a whole host of variables ranging from ammo and power consumption to the shield and armor penetration in order to select the right weapon loadout for the operation. Imagine you were a naval pilot. Which of the weapons featured here would you use if you were facing off against a vandal boarding party versus if you were dealing with a vicious outlaw pack? And you see some of the size of these, and obviously we can do a tractor beam now. I'm not sure if it works everyone, but you can basically pull some of these, probably like this one definitely, off of a ship now. Basically, if you own a ship, you have to unlock it for it to pull it off. So if someone boards, steals your ship, they unlock it, they can do it. But if you find a broken ship, busted, and these are okay, you can use a tractor beam, go suck it off it, and you can even, as long as it fits your ship, attach it to your ship, and it's right. It's Paul. That's pretty cool. As you can see here, and of course these bigger ones I don't think work, and I don't think they ever will work. I could be wrong, and people in the comments like, yeah, are watching this, they do work, but I don't think they do right now. Again, I could be wrong, like stuff like this definitely. It might. I doubt these ones will. And if they do work in the future, it probably won't be by the handheld tractor beam, it'll be something else you have to get, like a ship, tractor beam or something. So yeah, when we come out, we'll try to remember to look at these, get it done with. That is food, isn't it? Can I just try and put a burrito in his hand? Okay, let go. Yes. Okay, if I just click, you should see it. Oh, the FA. Oh, yeah, because it was open yesterday. I bet it's still, you could have gone in there, but there'd be nothing in it. the F8 Lightning. We get another burrito quick. Gonna have to pick some more up before we're done, aren't we? There we go. There we go. So again, F8 Lightning. Again, I explained a bunch yesterday. It's basically, again, I'm not 100% sure anymore, but you complete Squadron 42, you get to one for free, or you get access to buy one in game, or you get access to possibly purchase one. I can't remember. If you put $10,000 in the game backing, that's in any shape or form. Buying ships, buying t-shirts, merchandise other than t-shirts, obviously, cups, everything they sell. Subbing, that all adds up to that 10,000. You will get one of these for free. I can't remember if it's the exact one. I think it's something like a special version. But I believe they're not actually in game yet to use in that sense, other than what we're seeing now. Meaning, if you do it 10,000, you'll be added to your account, but you'll get it at a later date. And I apologise if you heard Aurora then. Again, she's above me. Cannot soundproof yet. Don't have door yet. Don't have enough money for any of that yet. There we go, Squadron 999 F8 Lightning. I really like wanting that paint job, that's cool. I'm not sure, can I zoom in? Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So I'm not sure about that patch. I might change that if I could, but the red paint job I love. I don't mind with that patch, that's the only version I could get. Okay. The F8 Lightning was deployed by Anvil Aerospace as a replacement for the previous generation's F-78 Hornet fighter. The UEE selected an Anvil Lightning for production because of the Hornet's string of military stats and its overall familiarity with active pilots. The Lightning was developed specifically to counter what the military saw as the rising Vandal threat of 2904s, intended to outfly and outfight the current generation of Sith. That's Star Wars. Sci-Fi engraved spacecraft. Coolest if we're in this. At the first. To put this new craft through its paces, the Navy's elite test unit, Squadron 999, were given full access to these next-generation fighters after dozens of flights and simulated battles. The skilled, reckless pilots of the 999 provided valuable feedback that helped hone the Lightning into imposing vehicle posed to make history. I keep feeling when I'm saying that 999, you know, is that Britain, UK, so I mention them, I know from my life, like now it's different in America, but it's the emergency number in Britain, so like, if you need the police now, someone's trying to murder you, 999, boom, go. What is it, is it 911 over here now? I feel if there's an emergency, I would have to type in 999, then I don't know if I'll get through or not. Hopefully they divert me to the one over here, 911, I just think instantly I would 999 instead of 911, basically. Hopefully that never happens, I never have to do that. Anyway, have a quick look at this. Again, this should be here every day, but we get through it now. You know what we might do? Going backwards, come out that way, and then we can cross through that stuff. Oh, here's some of the more statue things they've done. As you can see. So this is cool. Must be like the different UE people. Distinct services. Naval Oath. Hear and witness that I do solemnly pledge, mind and body, that I will serve and protect the United Empire of Earth against all who would seek to harm it and its people. That I will faithfully discharge the outers. What? I will faithfully discharge the outies asked of me. Duties, that's a D in it. I was reading that as an O. There's a D. Discharge the outies. Sounds something like you give to a kid. I will faithfully discharge the outies. Discharge the duties asked of me, and when called upon, I will defend the Empire with my life. Could you imagine if you had to say this to Pinky? Discharge the outies. Excuse me, Corporal, what are you saying? Or Marine, or whatever my rank would be. That I will be the sworn sword, my god, my reading skills today. Sword and the shield, that I will not falter, nor fail, but fight and win. And for some reason in my head I'll read that I will not flat you. That I swear to do all in my power to act as a guardian of freedom and justice, as a champion of honor and valor, and as a true and proud member of the UEE Navy. Salute you. Oh, I just realised I can put my helmet back on. Maybe I'll keep it off. To have a drink. Here's some of the other things. We said we're going to go the opposite way, so that kind of try to put me in the right direction again. Okay, here we go. There's a fucking lag again. I can't wait to one day. I say it's every year. Every type of disease happen twice this year. There's a new version. When I can do this, no lag. That is the dream. As I'm talking, trying to talk, so the lag will disappear. And it's still here. Okay, this goes on for another 10 seconds. I'm going to cut it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't know why it's 4 multiple times. 0. We're cutting out from here until we're back. Okay, lag's gone. Okay, where were we? And we're at 30-minute mark, so I was hoping to have all the ships done by that mark. Well, that's out the window. Okay, here we have the Vanguard Warden. The Warden is that... I'm thinking... the Kabui one. Well, I mean Kabui, the... Fuck, don't go in there. And then it's like I looked at it just to tell you what it is. Like EMP one. That's the one I'm thinking. Am I right? Am I right? Are you the EMP? Maybe not. What are you? Okay, well, kitchen, shower. What are you? You're definitely not EMP, that's for sure. Are you just a basic version? I don't see anything that really shows me off. Like the basic one. You know, you do have this. You use engine, no, so for engineer. You get the basic one? You do have missiles. Like that, if I had a tractor beam now, I might be able to... No, not here because it would be cut off. But if this was out on a planet and this ship was crashed, I might be able to go in there and unlock it, and then, depending on the size of this, I might be able to pull this off the tractor. To me, that's getting to the size where you might be able to, you might not. Well, the fact that you can with some ship is cool. Okay, so what is the Warden? Oh, just a heavy fire. So it's the basic one. Okay. A hard-charging bulldog or fighter, which features tense, forward-mounted weapons designed to tear through the shield and armor of other spacecraft, so named because the multiple jump range allows them to form a vanguard of military expeditions. Vanguards have seen extensive service against the Vanduul, so basically these are supposed to jump far on their own and really fight on the front lines. They're not supposed to be a short-range fighter because they should have enough fuel, quantum fuel, to get out there, etc. Okay, you are a Sentinel. Okay, I think the Sentinel is the EMP one. And I'm getting lag again. I don't want to have to cut away for every ship at this point. It's going to take forever. Are we getting back? We're getting back. I feel we're getting back. I feel we're moving. So am I right with you? Are you the EMP? You have one of the best colours out of them though. It's like nice blue. If I had one, I think colour-wise, I would like this colour-wise. I don't think they have a red one yet. I believe I might be right. I think this is to do with it. Or it's not EMP, it's kind of a data running one. Make a little mini command center. Could be that actually. Because that's definitely... Yeah. Because again, EMP would block most of this up. I'm right, that sentence does have an EMP, doesn't it? One of the Vanguards. I might completely block up the wrong ship, so to speak, line. Interdictors. Oh, okay. So I was wrong with this one. The Vanguard Sentinels are a ship designed to fight smart. Instead of taking enemies head on, the conversation features an AR cockpit, external... Oh, words. E-Warpod. Decoy missile and set up... I was right, EMP charges. I was right. Woo! EMP charges. Vanguard Sentinels often provide necessary combat support for combined operations. A lone Sentinel is frequently paired with a hybrid bombers and Warden escorts for large attacks. So they just have EMP, it has charges though. So it gets like EMP missiles then. It's not traditional little big bull in the back. Boom! Okay, we might as well do the sides and go thingy. We'll jump in one of the cockpits. Give you a look. But it's supposed to get in every single cockpit when they're basically the same rough outside. And I say rough because there could be slight differences on them. It's just going to take time, and I should turn back to look at that, to point at it, because it's just now lagging on me. There we go, we're back. We are back, baby. You are the Hoplite. I do not remember the Hoblet. Unless it's a Hoblet the bomber. Dropship. Oh, okay, not the bomber. Well, I guess it can, so to speak. You do high enough. Get out, get out! Basically, it's going to have loads of seats in it. It's going to be for getting boots on the ground. Also, if you're high enough, you can cast them as bombs. They don't need to survive, but whatever. Vanguard Hoblet is a cross between the winning Vanguard Deep Space Fighter and a dedicated boarding ship. Adapted from proven assault ship designs, the Hoblet is a perfect tool for inserting an armed strike team with enough firepower to get them out again. So yeah, it's going to have something like 8 or 16 seats in the back of this baby, maybe 20 depending. To get people in and out. See, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8. Oh no, 6. And there's the weapons for them. And of course the parts. I might as well jump in this one. So we can see outside of one of them and have a little look at the room quick. I do like, if I can hold F down. I think that's a bug it flashing like that now. This stuff. I'm sure that it should pop up at the bottom or the top, didn't it? I'll have to look back at my past videos. Being over there. I wouldn't mind it being a little bigger. There might be an option in the options to make it a little bigger, but I do like that. Here we go. This is a Vanguard. And of course you can see the rest of the room, so to speak. And then the turrets. I have to look at some point in the thingy if they've got any new UI to make that bigger or smaller. It'd be cool to do. Should definitely be an option. Okay, so we want the last one. So this is the bomber. Then I believe this one's called the Haybringer. Because we've not seen the bomber yet, have we? So it's got to be this one. It's got a better kitchen thing, that's for sure. Whoa! Weapon rack. Yeah, voila. Big bomb. Big knockoff bomb to drop. A couple of beds, so again, 2 crew members, you flying, and somebody probably dropping the bombs or in the turret. Probably in the turret. Maybe 3 for someone using the bomb, but then again, the turret guy can be doing that. Because normally they have the beds for them, don't they? There's just 2, isn't there? So yeah. Nice. And of course, as you see, some of them need to be open. And they're not close enough to grab it. As we went past some of the other ones, they're already open. Someone's opened them. I can't seem to grab where it is. It's no big deal. But basically, you can open them. That's how you get the parts out. To the middle we go. This might be a full episode for this one too, unless I do like an hour 40 minutes again, and that's why I get both in. We'll see. Of course, it's a saber. You've seen this if you watch my channel. We're on 443, so if you watched my episodes, you've seen me in the saber multiple times. Not as much of late. Well, I've not really been in much of late, have I? It's more these ship shows and testing because we're 318, waiting on it, and now we'll be moving and everything, the backlog. But this is basically a stealth fighter. It's really cool. Okay, we are. Do you have the other saber here? The Gladius fan? Yeah, we do. We'll get the other one. This is Gladius. This is the Valiant one. And that's the. I think I forgot the name of that one, but basically they're supposed to be specially designed. I think it's a comment. It might be the comment. Specially designed. I think there's 5 of them. Ships that are dedicated loadouts, dedicated. You know the colours. Based off in-game lore history of great, amazing pilots. You like the first one who fought the first, who killed the first man, dude, and stuff like that. I guess I can just read the saber quickly and then read them to you. We'll jump in them 2 ships. Stealth fighter, part of Aegis Dynamics Phase 2 of the new ship models. The saber was designed as a space superiority fighter. It's supposed to be a light fighter, I believe. You know, it's stealth, but that's as light. So in other words, it's not as strong, but it's fast and low profile, so hopefully before they start detecting it, you're in, do your damage, they're like, well, there he is, and getting out, hopefully. Because of course stealth works different in this game than other games where stealth is like you just plop, disappear. It doesn't work that way in this game. Basically stealth goes on like the signature of the thingy, your parts, how much power they're producing. Like if you max out your weapons or have heavy weapons on it, you're high energy till you can pick that up. If you got low weapons, that sort of thing. If your engine's turned off and you're sitting there, they visibly see you. They can still visibly see you, but they're not going to detect you on the scanners the same to get closer. That sort of thing. Okay, this is where you need to leave a lighter footprint. Designed to be a rapid responder, the Saber is more than capable of establishing battlefield dominance for the number of combat scenarios. It's basically mainly lasers. Again, I've not been in her for ages. I do think she has some missiles too. The Gladius, and like I said, they designed these more storyline-wise off the history thing for Arena Commander, like hero ship type thing. Aegis Gladius Valiant. Light fighter, and of course I have the regular Gladius, and I've also got my hands on the Pirate Gladius. I do not have the Valiant thing. The major difference, like I said, different loadout and the way it looks. Other than that's the same. Created as part of the Masters of Flight, that's what it's called. I believe there's 5 ships in this Masters of Flight series, in conjunction with Flight Sim Arena Commander. The Valiant pays tribute to famed defense pilot, again I'm going to butcher names, I apologise, Kodia Hildard, for being the first human on record to defeat a Vanduul in combat. What I say, like the first one to kill Vanduul and stuff. Voila. This Gladius comes equipped with a specialised dogfighting focus loadout and a custom special edition Livy, honouring her iconic ship. So the first female pilot, well, first pilot at all, doesn't matter, female, male, you know, whatever. The first pilot of all time to fight and defeat a Vanduul in combat. That's cool. And this one I think is the Comet. Am I right? Yes, it's the Comet. There's also a Saber, as you see over there. The Saber Comet was part of the same as that one, like I just said. Unless I'm wrong, we'll see in a second. And there's a Saber Raven, not Raven. Raven was like an EMP one. The Raven is exclusively if you bought a certain Intel processor, you got a code for it at the time. Obviously, I never had that Intel. I'm on AMD, and when that came out, it was around the time that SupernovaTiffy didn't upgrade. I didn't upgrade. Now I feel I knew it would upgrade, but not back then. So I never got one. Okay, Aegis Dynamic Stealth Fighter. Created as part of the Masters of Flight series, like I said, in conjunction with the Flight Sim, yeah, it's the same. The Comet pays tribute to famed pilot Captain Kumar Dallan for his work with Aegis to usher in a new era of combat ship design. This Saber comes equipped with a specialised dogfighting focus loadout, a custom special edition Lavi honouring its iconic ship. So this guy helped them design these stuff, I guess, and that's why he's been honoured by it. Where this person actually defeated the first Vanduul. Oh, we said we were jumping these two, didn't we? I was about to leave. It's like, I just said we're jumping these two. And then when we come out, we want to go left to look at the parts before we get into the next area. And of course, when you're at landing gear, the wings come out a little bit. And again, I'm getting lag when I'm trying to turn. That's why we're just paused and staring in this beautiful, lovely, almost screenshot right now. Oh my god, come on. Lag. Okay. Oh, there we go back. I was going to say, we can look at the Vanduuls behind. Vanduuls, the bloody Vanguards behind it. Yeah, she's a nice ship. Okay. Oh, can I just get out from here? Oh, you've got UE on the side too. See me getting out. With my helmet off. Oh yeah, I was going to have a drink one night at some point. I was going to say, where's my helmet? I took it off. And of course, you should do Gladius, not this particular one, on my channel a lot. And I've not really done much with it, but I do have the Pirate one. Because again, I've not really been playing as much as I would like since I got that one. Hopefully that's going to change after these episodes, but we'll see. If the game is more stable and get back to its more stable-ish compared to what it used to be. Remember, pre-alpha, alpha, we're testing, but we can still have fun. And the lag again. I was really hoping once 3.18 came out, this lag would be gone. But they are still tweaking it and changing it and stuff, so hopefully they get more stable. And a single, again, touch on wood, a single 30k for this whole episode, 44 minutes. I didn't have a single one when they did it 1 hour 47 minutes recording last week. Well, you see it last week. I did it like a couple of not yesterday, the day before, didn't I? There's a player running around, and then technically it was longer than that because I had to get there and stuff. I did have. Did I have one crash? I can't remember. No, I didn't. Or did I? I remember something happened to do with the train. I remember mentioning it. Before I go blank, something happened. I don't think it was a crash. Wasn't it? I couldn't call my vehicle or something. I can't remember. I would have said last week. Whatever it was I said last week happened. I don't think it was a crash. I think I was forced to exit because of something that happened. I think. Yeah, that's annoying. I can't remember what it is. But I think that's what it is. But either way, whatever I said it was last week. Here we go. Down we go. Okay, it should be the way out. Oh yeah, there's my water, so we can get a drink while we move. There we go. Oh, there's got to be a bin in this place somewhere. I like the announcement you can hear in the background too, it's cool. I actually came out the same end, didn't I, in the end? So I want to make sure I don't miss. I think that's the only one way in, isn't it, actually? Yeah, let me take a drink. So we are including extra in this because I forgot to do them day one. Okay, 100%. I just put away. Drop spare place drink. No. Let me grab you. If I don't pull the wrong one out after. Is there a way of telling? Oh yeah, 73%. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so it was a way of telling if you got stuff in it still. Nice. So I shouldn't. Technically. I wonder if that's because I equipped a dragon it. Has that done anything for this? I like me how it be on there to do. Okay, these look like shields. I think these are shields. Are these shields? I guess I could just click on one. I think these are shields. No, I don't want to. Oh yeah, it'll come up on it. I'll confirm. Shield, yeah, that's right, shields. Size 1, grade A, stealth. So these are shields. What made me think of shields is because of these little things that produce the shields, basically. And you are engines, like quantum engines. Are you? Am I right? Am I wrong? Quantum drive, yes, quantum drive. So yes, that's right. Again, size 3, grade B, industrial. I think military the best because they give different power outputs and stuff like that. So again, you can see some of these knockoff things. You're gonna have to land and have a team put them in, or machinery or something. Like where these little things, I don't know if you can right now. Obviously, I can't do it with this screen, but I think you might have to physically pick them up in your hands or tractor beam them at least. So you also get to see the hammerhead in the background. Let's see. Fight harder. All too often in the heart of battle, victory can be determined by the slimmest of margins. That's why experienced naval pilots seek to optimize their craft's loadout down to the smallest detail. The right combination of power plant, shield generator, and cooler can take an already exceptional vehicle to the next level. I actually forgot about coolers. By striking the perfect balance of power, speed, and endurance needed in a specific operation. Imagine you with a naval pilot. That combination of components featured here would you use to optimize your craft. Oh, something I don't know if I mentioned in the last episode, because again, these are going up weekly right now. So when this goes up, this episode's actually going to be, I'm trying to get the calendar right now. Should be the 1st of May, so I believe this event will be over when you watch this particular episode. But as of the 22nd of May, apparently they have removed all the Squadron 42 packages from the site right now, and also the combos and stuff. So people are like, what are they up to? So more than likely that they're bringing it back on higher price, but people are like, are they about to announce Squadron 42 getting close to be released? Well, they could be just a higher price. What also is getting closer to release. So I've always said before, Star Citizen, I think on release default it will be $60. Right now it's $45. I think it will be $60 on release. When they turn around, we're fully complete. Even though we're a full live MMO, we're still going to keep adding to it. But we're fully complete, as in like when Warcraft first came out. Like for example, Warcraft came out, boom, complete game. And then they kept adding to it, and expansions adding to it, etc, etc. I believe when they get to that point and they consider we're complete, but we're still going to add to it, I believe Sausage will be $60. And I believe Squadron 42 will be separate for $60, or there might be a package to get them a little cheaper together. Don't quote me on the price, but basically say take a $5 off each one, or $10 off each one, or something, to get them both together. And I also think what they will do, they will stop selling ships, with exception of starter packs. And because you know what the gaming market's like now, you used to buy, again, I know more the British one and into the American one now. For the British ones, PC games were always $29.99. If you got $34.99, it was a metal case. Anything above that instantly became a collector's edition. Well, since I'm in America, PC games always seem to be roughly like $30 to $40. No, sorry, it was in America. They always seem to be at $60. But then they have a special edition. What again? They vary with prices. Could be $75. And then if you want the season pass included, because we do season pass now, or the first expansion pass included in the season pass, all this stuff, the first 3 DLCs, whatever, they're normally in the 90 category now. And some games, 120. And I'm thinking like SmackDown, for example, WWE SmackDown games, like the $119.99 or something like that. So to me, when this is finally, we are fully released. We're still going to work on it as an MMO, but we're fully released. I do think we will have a lot of $60 packages. What will be include the start packs like the Aurora, the Mustangs, etc. Then I think we'll have the $75 packs, $70 packs. That will include obviously Star Citizen, and you get the Avenger Titan, that sort of thing. And I do think we will have the $120 packs that will include the Freelancer. And I'm iffy if they will do a Connie pack. I think that'll be the highest they will go to if they do. And I don't say that because they did the original collector's editions, what was 4 of them. What comes with a physical one. What SupernovaTiffy's got hold of, but until they released it, we don't have it. She's got a Connie collector was the highest you can go. A Freelancer, what we can afford, so I really hope they put them up and I can grab a Freelancer one. I think there was a Avenger one and or it might have been a Cutlass, I cannot remember. And Aurora one originally. So I'm thinking when this is, we are released now in whatever, next year, 5 years, whatever it is, I feel they'll be the only packs you can get. You have 4 or 5 different choices of $60 with starter games, 75 range, have like the Avenger, what comes with the game, and then of course you will have maybe the Freelancer at 120, or the Cutlass then, or the Connie might be the highest. Because we're in a day and age where $120 for a full game with all the DLC seems norm now. It shouldn't be, but it is. So, and I feel them ships, with exception of the Connie, fit into that norm. And maybe a special one where you include Squadron for a little cheaper or something. And you'll be able to buy Squadron on its own for $60. And the idea, once you finish Squadron, well, you get access to a bunch of ships by playing Squadron anyway. So you get access to a bunch of ships by playing Squadron anyway, and access to Arena Commander. And then from that point on, when you finish it, do you wish to go and join Star Citizen? You must add, and there'll be like a little discount for it, and probably give you an Aurora cheap pack, or whichever the cheapest packs are to pick from, and of course you can go for higher ones if you wish. Because like even like something like Elder Scrolls Online, that's what they seem to do now, don't they? You can buy the basic game, and then you can buy the game what comes with every expansion that's come out, so that it's a higher price, and then you can buy the collector's version because every expansion comes out that comes with all these fancy new pets, and I don't think it's armor, but maybe a few items, and so I can see Star Citizen easily fitting into that category. So stuff like the Idris, no, I don't believe you will be able to buy Idris anymore once this goes live officially, and we're out of alpha and beta. I feel you're going to have to earn that in-game, or find it in-game to use, etc. Have I gone back on myself? I might have got turned around. I was talking to you. I might have done, I'm not 100% sure, we might have done here. But yeah, I think that's what they're going to do. And there might even be a special version of a Squadron to get a more military focused one too. So, but then again, you couldn't use it unless you had Star Citizen, so it'd probably be like the double pack for them. You know what, I'm going to cut away quickly to find the area we're supposed to be in and carry on. Okay, back found it, and also SupernovaTiffy and Aurora came down, and Aurora decided to run here with a it's not a rackle. It's kind of, isn't it? The music thing when you shake a maraca, like so it's like perfectly to get on the mic, you know. And it's suddenly right into me like this. So I just helped SupernovaTiffy feed her, cleaned her up, and they've gone up to play in the playroom for a little bit. So let's get back to this. Okay, so this is the room, as you can see. Forgot what these are supposed to be. Oh, Avengers, aren't they? Right, you're Avenger. Yep, Titan Renegade. Oh, the Renegade, that's the Masters one again. And apologies behind me, my dog is walking around. This is the Master of Flight one, I believe. See, nice bed. Again, basically it's like the normal Avenger, but theoretically different weapon setup, etc, etc. Again, we'll jump and see some missiles there. We'll jump in one. I don't own one of these Avengers at all. SupernovaTiffy owns an Avenger. Stalker, I believe it is, and Paralysis. It was her first ship actually. Paralysis actually did own one. I think he got rid of it now and then upgraded it to the Cutlass. But it was his first ship too. Avenger Dynamic Light Freighter. Focus. Created as part of the Master of Flight, I was right, series in conjunction with the Flight Sim Arena Commander, the Renegade pays tribute to the famed pilot Danny Solomon for his notable work with the Advocate to bring justice to Breadman? I guess it's the place. This Avenger Titan comes equipped with a specialised dogfighting focus loadout and a custom special edition livery honouring his iconic ship. That reminds me of Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Okay, you did regular Stalker. Grab it. Oh my god, grab. Yep, Stalkers, this is the default one. This should be the original with the bounties. There we go. So this one's really like a UE police one, or it's called, and it's basically a bounty ship now. As you can see, they have pods I'm getting. 1, 2, 3, so 6 pods. And this is where you put your bounties at a later date. Right now, you can just use them to, you know, 6 people sitting in it. Oh, we can't even get in them properly yet. Or can you? Oh, it's big enough just to stand in it. Nice. I was thinking you had to like get into it in like a bed. Obviously, at some point you'll be able to open it from the inside. So I just realised after I got in there, I was like, oh, no time to trap myself over. Obviously, this part's normally roughly the same, and it's always the back end that's different with these generally. But yeah, this is where you would put your bounties. At some point in game, you would find the bounty, but they're alive. Right now, every bounty's dead. You'll be able to capture them and put them here, or drag the dead bodies and put them in here. And if it's a player, I believe the way they're going to do it is at any point you have the option, if you captured, to release from your body, and then it'll become like a clone non-player character. So as you're then off this thing, you do whatever you want, they can take your bounty in and do what they want with it. Like, if you're alive, I don't think it will kill you, because that would destroy the whole point of, you know, bringing them dead alive, etc. But theoretically, you could be respawned the other side of the bloody system, getting back into your thingy as he's carting your live clone, hands it over, and voila. I believe it'd be something like that it's supposed to be doing. You know, to me there is a little wrinkles in that, because if you does that mean that when they get the clone they just kill it, or do they shove it in jail for a bit? If they shove it in jail for a bit, well, you've just respawned across to the system. Or maybe if you're alive, you can't blend it again. You got to watch abuse. That people don't just have you sitting in it, and you know, I'm not going to check you back. I'm going to keep you in it for the next 10 hours. So unless they put a timer on it, that you can only stay in your live body for 30 minutes. But then if you're halfway like in Pyro, I don't know. They've got some kinks they need to work out in it. But the gist is, your non-player character is simple. Put them in, drop them off. Whatever happens to them, whatever happens to them. But if you're a player, that's when it's complicated. But you should. They've talked about a release button, and then you could turn to non-player character for them. But then if you're supposed to go jail, that kind of defeats. I think as soon as you look around, you're flying around like 2 hours later, and then randomly you get sucked in jail. That wouldn't work, would it? So So I don't know how they're going to do that part when it comes to that situation. Unless a bounty's always to bring you in. But then if you bring you in, you're never going to go to jail, are you? Or if you release. I'm just trying to work out like a way around it. If you're dead, it's simple. Your body's dead, you release, you just respawn and in prison instantly. Or that could be what you do. You're non-play character. The minute you hit release, you just spawn in prison and start doing your sentence. Whatever you're doing it for. Well, next 2 hours you do your sentence. Why he's still travelling with your body. The only thing with that, if somebody breaks in and rescues you. But if you know you're going to get rescued, a buddy's on his way, then you wouldn't release, would you? So if someone breaks in and you're already released, then you're already in jail. But then if he doesn't get the body there, I guess he doesn't get paid till he gets the body there if it's supposed to be alive. But I guess if at the same time, if they take you out to the play character, you're going to die at some point, and then he would get the lower pay, I guess. But then if you don't need the body at all, yeah, I think that's a good idea. You could do it, couldn't they? Basically, if you're in this and someone blows your ship up, because he's in your ship, you instantly get the death thing. So let's say it's 100,000 you get for death. If you brought him in, you get 200. So you lose that 200. If you already hit release, you go straight to jail no matter what. The type thing. And obviously, if you don't hit release, then someone can technically, if you've got a buddy out there to break you out, and he won't get nothing unless he kills you in the process. But if you hit release, you instantly start doing your time for your crimes. Doesn't matter if you're dead or alive. And then if he comes to the bank and just kills you, he gets the 100,000 instantly. If he takes you physically there and hands your body over, maybe he would instantly get, say, if you're alive, not play character alive, or even he would instantly get, say, 200,000. But if he gets the body there and it's dead body, maybe he gets 125,000. That's how they could work it, couldn't they? Something along that lines. So the highest will be alive, and there'll be some ones where you just kill them anyway. Doesn't matter. And that way you get proof. It's a reason to use these two if you're just into death, killing them, you get more money. And if the player decides not to release when he gets handed off to the authorities, they'll walk you through a gate and boom, you'll teleport straight into prison, start your sentence. Difference is you start your sentence, instead of releasing 30 minutes ago, for 2 hours you're doing it then. But you never know, like, someone's not rescuing you. You might get a chance to escape, or somebody attacks him and boards him to steal the stuff, so... I believe, are you the Eclipse in the middle? I mean, the other two Avengers over there, so one should be like the cargo variant, and one should be more the default one. Oh, sorry, the Imperium one. Yep, this is the Eclipse. Isn't this like a stealth torpedo ship, I think? Boom. It's a nice ship. And of course, the wings would flatten themselves out and your landing gears will go up with this baby. I believe it's supposed to be like a stealth ship, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm getting lag again. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's torpedoes, but we'll double check in a second. There we go. And that's the torpedo, so you get in and under the radar and then get out, I believe. There we go. See, that's animation coming out. Where is the for this one? To double check what I just said. I'm getting more lag, I notice now. Where is it? Is this the back? At the front then? I do not see it for this. Oh, is that it there? There it is, isn't it? Yep, Eclipse. Stealth bomber. So it might be more of a one in torpedoes. Let's see, the Aegis Eclipse is a bomber designed to get in the strike before it ever is even spotted. I was right with that part. After extensive services with the UE, this high-tech military equipment made is Civil's market debut in 2943. Okay, so maybe it's just bombs. I'm thinking like torpedoes. Maybe it's just bombs, like whoo. The stealth part, getting unnoticed, drop up your payload off and get out, is still correct though. Okay, you are the Warlock, so you are the EMP version. So with this one, you know how I got in before? That's the only way I believe to get into this one. You have to go this way. Don't have all that back area. But I do think if you get in here and go behind the seat, you still have access to the bed and stuff, I believe. Because you see the back end. Yes, you can technically get in there, but you have the big where your EMP. Oh, it goes green. Why? Oh, it's probably so you can buy the ship. So you can't actually get through there, so I believe there's a way to get behind you in this one. Let me check it out quick. Okay, just a ship. I was hoping it was like, want to go behind it quick. Yeah, I think you can see it back there. So, is there a way just to turn around? Like, or do I hit Y and it'll turn me around for the first time? Oh, it's got the things here though. Strafe, like no, okay, that's all I need. Exit ship, nope. Okay, maybe it's Y and hopefully it'll just turn me, not exit. The exit will leave it, but there is a way to get behind. There we go. See? So you still have access to this other part of the ship. But as you can see, this door locked, because that's where the EMP is. So the other Avengers, you have two ways in and out. This one you have one way only, but you still have these little bed and everything. And look, there's your components inside there. Is that possibly a toilet in there? Might be, because you can't use it right now. Might be a toilet, might be just a locker. So, enter. So here's a first time ship, because a lot of people consider, not this particular version, but the Avenger, I think it's a Titan, as a starter ship. You know, to me it's like a slightly above advanced starter ship. It's not, because Aurora and Mustang starters, but this is perfectly favourable starter ship, if again the Titan version, or even Stalker. This is the Titan. Because this is the one where I think it's like 60 or 75. And you can see more cargo space because you don't have the pods of the Stalker. You can actually use the back because of course you don't have that big EMP blocking you. There's more cargo in it. Get your special bed, etc. And basically it's the same layout as everything else. A lot of people will use this as their first starter ship, and to me, it's a better upgrade than some of the starter ones. But at the same time, it's not too big and powerful. Oh, and also, I haven't mentioned it once this episode. Surprisingly, because we look at the Avengers, a lot of people nicknames the Penguin. Okay, to the middle we go. What are we doing? 1 hour 8. I'll do this 20 minutes. Yeah, that went out the window. We might end up with 4 or 5 weeks worth of this, like normal. I guess if I have more time, maybe I just. Instead of having me walk to them, just cut it. And that might be better next time, but we'll see. This is also, again, showing off how the game's laggy compared to it. As it used to be. As you can see, it's a lot better. Holy fudge! When did you guys get down there? I didn't know. I feel it's like a zoo. There's the bloody tiger, and these guys decided to jump in there. Stuff like that, if I caught and went straight to ship, you wouldn't have seen this. Can I get... Oh, yeah, I don't want to get myself trapped, though. I'll probably get... Because they look trapped. You two, I don't know what you're standing on. Before I then have to come all the way back and kill myself. Can I? Can I jump? Maybe, if I remember, try and do a run jump on it before we leave. Okay, so... Biggest ship last. Not retaliate, literally said the bloody name earlier. Got it right the first time, gone blank what it's called now, of course I have. They got these like nutcrackers on it. Oh my god, what are you? Renault? Not Renault. Where are you? Redeemer. Redeemer, that's it. Gunship, this originally was a gunship dash, I believe, dropship. This was originally from the Great Starship they did, where they had a competition with backers, players, whatever the class stars, designed ships and teams. A couple of the people who designed this, who won't actually work for them now. So in a way it was like a recruiting tool. It was really cool. They had judges in it, like Sandy, who's one of the original owners of Star Citizen, joint owner and married to Chris Roberts. Of course, Chris Roberts, most people know. Sean, who's forgot his surname off my head. He's originally from Crytek, been there a long time, ever since they bought a lot. Crytek went out of business, a lot of the Crytek people came across, because the original what the engine was Crytek engine. Obviously, they basically then they merged it with Amazon. Lumber, the other was basically a version of Crytek engine with more multiplayer functionality, and basically they've changed everything so much now. People just nickname it like the Star Engine now, but it's really the Crisis engine default. Basically, this ship won. They didn't have all the fundamentals, so you got this put in your hangar and you could walk around it, but it was cool. I think everyone got to look at it when we only had the hangar module, but then when it came to bringing it into the game, they realised a lot of the functionality, a lot of the matrix for non-player characters walk around, players walk around, were all wrong and out there. They're a lot better with that stuff now, so now they redesigned it, and it's a cool ship, because I got to be in it with Gwen Prowlty owned it temporarily, and the only trouble we had with it was one of the turrets wasn't working, but then the other there's 3 turrets and the other turret would work, but then the one wouldn't work, and I don't know if it's because it got busted or it was just bugging, but in general it was good. And it has these special nutcracker things that open up and stuff, that's cool. And because it lost one of the dropship parts of it. Designed by Aegis Dynamics, the Redeemer is a powerful fighting ship capable of holding its own in combat, with powerful weapons payload, dotted with turrets and missiles. Redeemer also doubles as an armoured landing craft, capable of delivering soldiers to the front line. So even though it's a gunship, it's technically still got the dropship part slightly too. It's a bit like a helicopter in a way. Let's run around it. We can just do it from the cockpit, can't we? To show you. But yeah, this is quite a powerful ship if you can fully man it. I think it's like a 3 or 4 player ship, and you can see you got like draws out, and are they for weapons? They could be the weapon racks. Wardrobes is probably clothes racks. 1, 2, 4 player ship. So it's supposed to be a 4 player ship. Wardrobes. I believe this might have been the first ship as well that had a fridge. I don't know if it's this one. That actually came fully stocked with actual stuff, and I believe the last parts people would say, no, it's not fully stocked no more. Got like a ladder to climb. It reminds me of like a bit of a helicopter type ship. As you see, you got 4 ships here, so more like the dropship thing. So if you want to do 5, I think this is more the engineering parts. See, this is where the parts are. Da da da. You a turret access. There's a turret access here. There's a turret that I couldn't work out how to even use at the time, because I could say there's no thingy for it. I believe it was you had to use one of the sides, or it was one of these. It was something obvious once I worked it out. I don't remember if it was one of these for the turret. It might have been, but there was a turret that I said I can't even use this. I don't think it's this one. It might be. It was some. There it is. Is this enter lower turret? That's how you enter the lower turret. So you got the manual one at the back, like almost a remote one with that one. I think there is 3 turrets to this. I got a feeling the other turret is a remote through one of these seats. It might be both, I don't remember. But like I said, design of it, beautiful. I really like design. But for my fleet, I like my stuff in general to be stuff that I find useful for me. Obviously, everyone's playstyle's different. So you get one of these, and this could be your daily shape that you love. Design-wise, I just don't see me as a daily needing this one, because of... I also like the design, like the Mercury and Freelance are better. Freelance is better for one person. The Mercury's better, faster for the data running stuff. I see more uses in them. My Carrack has a 6-person one, but with the spawn bed and the extra ships, it's like a mini carrier and going on long distances exploring. Obviously, to be jumping to one of these when priority had it is beautiful. I don't mind if he kept it, and I could do that now and again when we play with him, but he decided against it in the end and melted it and got something else. But like I said, and when I say usually I do have a few ships, I'm like, I kind of got this multiple times, but then again, if one gets destroyed, I can jump to the other one temporarily quick, so like fighter special. Okay, how did I get up here again? Ah, there it is. There we go. Yeah, I got a feeling this will be a one episode of maybe next week's. I can combine 2 days. But yeah, she's a beautiful ship. Okay, you are the torpedo ship. I think I keep trying to... Almost every ship I've gone, I think this is a torpedo one. I think that's the actual torpedo one. I cannot remember your name. Retaliator, that's it. I'll say I'd looked at. Okay, heavy bomber. I still think that's torpedoes, doesn't it? One of the United Empire of Earth's most powerful warbirds, Aegis Dynamics Retaliator, is a fearsome weapons platform designed to strike and kill capital ships. Ah, yes. You're not going to go above a capital ship and just drop a bomb on it. You're going to, you know, with your torpedoes on it. And kill capital ships. A key portion of the UE's power projection retaliator squadrons have served with distinction against outlaws, vandal, and elsewhere. Some people love having this and blowing capital ships up. So again, if you're into that type of thing, here's your ship. Me, I don't see myself going around doing that a lot, if ever. Oh, there's someone getting in. I'm going to use this other side. He's probably up there already. Yep. As you can see, 2 ways in, thanks to the other player. Also a dock there to get down. Okay, he's gone that way, I will go this way. In the middle, this is where I always imagine you put a cowboy hat on and ride this down. You know, like old poster thing. As you can see how big, or you can stand here and actually be safe and just watch them go drop. Because I believe it has torpedoes plus these bombs. Unless they are, I think torpedoes as well. I was going to say unless they are the actual torpedoes, but we'll jump in here quick so we can have a look before he gets on it. So, because again, he might stay in this for 10 minutes, so we can get a quick look on the outside and get out for him. As you can see, very long for the torpedoes, and of course it's got bombs too. Beautiful. And if you want to get it now instead of 10 minutes, you can. And up here, oh, it's either floor, we'll do that in a minute. So this just takes me back around, I believe. Oh no, it doesn't. I was wrong. It takes you to one of the beds of the actual people. I believe this is a single player ship for what it does, but I could be wrong. Or at least that's the captain's bed, and there might be beds up here for the crew members. Yep, crew members, so I was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wow. So 7 player ship. So that bed right inside was for the captain or the pilot, when you class it as. There's the crew members. So you see they got a little thing up here. This is where weapons would be grabbed. And this is a turret. It looks like this could be a turret. So someone can jump in the turret quick. Oh god, I kind of grabbed it and climbed back up instead of downwards. That kind of glitched. Okay, so we have to go around. This one reminds me more of a sub. Obviously, I think a sub's probably bigger, smaller than this, but... Hey mate, thank you. You can see there's room for 2 people to get past, but... Again... It's very tight. And of course, there's opponents. He might open them up, he may not. Deck B, what's this? Just like the engineer or something, or a turret maybe? Or is that just a fan? Oh, again, another look at the bombs from this angle. Let's go to the end. And again, if you can hear Roar, I can scream and I apologise. Hopefully it's not too bad with the new mic and her being upstairs. I apologise for that getting on. SupernovaTiffy is playing with her in her playroom right now. Oh, I think I clicked the turret and it's freezing on me. Yep, I think that's what's coming down now. So apparently we're having a ride in the turret. I didn't mean to do that. But you can see, if I can get it to... Which turret am I in? I'm on the side, and I apologise if you can hear her. I might have to stop a second and see whether they're okay in a second. Let me get out of here. Of course, when I stopped, does it stand up? They stop, so I guess they're fine. Okay, carry on. I probably would have kept in when at least we landed there. Okay, so that's a turret. That's also, there's a lot of turrets in this. Oh, it's like a mesh thing. That's cool. Another turret. And that's why I've got so many players for this ship. Needed all non-player characters, and there's probably a way to blade some of them at some point. So maybe turn them into like non-manned. But then you'd lose something else. There's another turret. See, it's like full of turrets. But again, if you're long distance and they get close, and that's what that's for. I think we've just gone round, so I think we're done in the ship. So we have one more to go. I'm just going to drop. I don't think it'll kill me. Nope. Nice and simple. Okay, last but not least is the Hammerhead, the biggest ship here. This, of course, again, has a lot of power back in it. A lot of power. And I can hear MJ now running in, so that's probably getting the mic. I apologise if you do. This is again why I wanted a door, and the miscommunication didn't build us a door. And we can't afford to put one on right now. Because I feel that little pit of paddle, it'll be shut. She wouldn't get on. Oh, can I read the thing before we get in? There'll be that one more than that. Okay, Aegis demand its heavy gunship. A fast patrol ship with multiple turrets designed to combat fighters, the Hammerhead is equally suited to support large capital ships in the fleet or act as a flagship for fighter groups. As you can see, like, just look at the landing gear itself. Look how massive this is. Like, if you didn't know what this game was and you just came in and didn't see the ship in the background and just saw this, you could think this is like a Megazord from Power Rangers or Transformers or something like, you know, from the films, like, you know, some kind of massive knockoff huge robot. I believe, there it is. That's how you enter this baby. There's a cargo bay back there. Can I go from the cargo bay and then that'll be easy to go through the ship instead of going from the middle and going up then come back and to the back, you know what I'm saying? We go one end and the other, make it easier, won't it? And again, as you can see, there's a lot of turrets too. Because that's the trouble with being big. If you're in the middle, you go all the way that way, you've got to cover your ground again, you go all the way that way. Oh, I don't play character here. Hello. Oh. I'm going to come. Oh, that would help. We're going up then, bud? Considering the size of the ship, the cargo's not that big. Do I need to press a button, or just someone have to press up there to get up? Because again, this is a multiple player ship. Are you guarding a button? No. Oh, here we go. I was right, there was a button. Up we go. Still big cargo, but I would expect to be technically bigger for the ship size, but then it's not really a cargo ship, is it? This is obviously meant to be a gunship. But again, even the size of this probably fit a new Fury, a couple of them on it. So, and okay, this is super cool, but I feel this is supposed to be more its damaged state. They just had this defocus, probably looks so cool. So this is to the back, right? What should be the first turret, as you can see. I like that. This is the one I believe if you go down the side has like the open middle. It's really cool, so you see like someone on either side or something. I think that's really cool. And obviously this is the engineering. You can put a torch on a little bit. Ooh, wonder they're going to be functional for something. They're like they're going to be come down and grab stuff to move cargo off the grid a little bit, maybe. Could be wrong. It could be just the rule of cool. Oh, there's someone up there to deal with the cargo. There's a player. Obviously, he's not specifically to deal with cargo, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, is there anything down the middle straight? There's a ladder, so I'm assuming there's a lift. He's going to crush me with the lift, is he? Grab the ladder quickly. Did he lower it on me then just decide to climb down? Did he try and crush me? Or did I just miss it too? Okay, I'm going to have to look back at that. Was that there and I just missed it? Or did he try to lower it on me to crush me? And then jump down? Don't have to watch his handiwork. Some of these players are very psycho in the head. And again, just messing with you, but yeah, some more. Oh, this is another floor. So again, you get a nice... we swap views. And he's probably just going to go down there. Yep, there we go. Bye, have a wonderful day. See y'all. He must be the guy in charge of making sure nobody litters or something into the ship. So you got a nice view of it leaving, that's cool. So I can only normally do that if I had somebody here to help me with this, so that's cool. So he's like patting his chest, and that's cool, a little bang in his chest. So I guess since we're already on this floor, we'll stay on this floor for a minute. This door opened a bit good, didn't it? Okay, we have a crew. So the crew's quarters here. So a nice big knockoff table. Food area. Probably more areas for food or storage. Let me go this way. Oh, pantry is basically to store your food. I apologize if you hear that bang then. Might be Aurora being put in the toilet again or something, or she dropped something. Okay. I'm assuming the other side would be the bed to be up this end somewhere. I don't see them from this room. Okay, which way did I come in? Okay, that's the way I came in. So I'm expecting the next room to be beds for the crew. So this should be beds for the crew. Or a lift. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Is all that's up here then? What's the beds? Down we go. Your beds. Turret. Captain guns. Okay, so they probably are down here. Captain's seat. 100%. Display case, nice seating. His toilet's probably gonna be over here somewhere. His clothes, his bed. Yep, here we go. Here's his shower, nice big shower. Nice toilet. Plenty of toilet paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that should be enough when you're in combat. You shouldn't be using it too much. Or is he gonna get the sugar blown out of you? Open the door. So you guys cup there. So yeah, that should be nearby. So they can all go. So he can basically take his food, eat in there, have it delivered, or he can go up there and eat with the crew. So is this the crew, or is that just a turret? That's a turret. Bridge, car control. Okay, so that's more the middle of the ship. Bridge, car. Okay, maybe not. This is why I was trying to stick to thingies, not get confused. These are the escape pods. Yep, escape pods. And is this like? Oh, this is a turret. Okay, this must be the lower turret. Glasses needs sorting out, doesn't it? Hey, shit out of that thing. Escape pods, cargo engine room, bridge. I feel I've missed the beds for the crew. I feel I've missed the beds. That's captain's. That is a turret. That is a thingy. That is the bridge. That is cargo. This is more escape pods and another turret. I'm getting lag now, of course. Come on, game. Can you come on, Natch, please? If this keeps going longer, we will do what we did before. Power ready and be back when the lag's gone. Okay, it's back. So yeah, this is another turret. I know they've got beds for their crew. I would have thought we'd be up there. Maybe I missed a door down. Okay, cargo engineering room. We'll go here first. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, the cargo, that's where I came from, wasn't it? Yep, that's where it came from. We don't find it on this floor, we're going to have to go back up there and I probably missed a door. Okay. Just turrets up here, right? Or just that little bit I just talked about. Oh yeah, here, we can see from the opposite side. That's cool. And of course, a little gap in between, so if you're in space or whatever. Turret, there should be a turret on the other side. What's this middle for? Is it to left? Oh, it's a way to probably get to engineering or something. Oh, away. Out. So if you were to EVA out. Another turret. So there was a lot about there. What have we got in here? Okay, oh, the bridge is that way. Cargo engine, we've been there. And this is the same thing. Okay, so we missed the bridge. Let's say the ladder, maybe the ladder took you to the bridge. So the bridge should be up here. Where's that ladder I found? Oh, I bet you it's this little thing here. But this is the bridge. Let's open it. Okay, so this was to the bridge. So this is a lift, I guess. Okay, so this is how you get to the bridge. Here's the bridge, people. Again, nice views. I said once you get to know the layout of the ships, they're not too bad, it's just you need to get to know the layout of the ships. So I've missed... I think I've covered everything in the ship except for where they sleep. The crew, that is. I don't see them having beds. It's got to be in that floor, that top floor with the eating area, hasn't it? And I've just missed it. Maybe the opposite door or something. But here's a look at the... Oh, God. The actual hammerhead itself. I guess I'm in that bit down there. Okay. So I'll quickly run back and see if we can find the embed, and then we're done for the day. 1 hour 31, not bad considering the other episode was 140 something. These are big, huge episodes. And I do feel in general, and I say in general because we have had to think about it, cut away because of how laggy it is, and just kept some lag in there. It is running smoother. Each event is getting smoother in general, so that's a good sign. Hopefully next year's or is that too soon? The year after? This will be smooth as butter finally. Okay, which way was it? It was to the engineering, wasn't it? This is just a turret. It's one of these routes, wasn't it? There's a lift to get down, out the ship. You know, extra lift I saw before. Okay, so we want to go to the engine cargo. Go back to that floor, and I believe I just missed it. The door. So we'll use the lift right now. So maybe there's a right side of it and I went left. When I say right, I mean this way. My right. And that's obviously not just engineering. Did I miss a door going through here then? So we go in here. We go in here. And on the right is the eating stuff. And I don't see anywhere. Ooh, or do I? Oh no, that's the refrigerator, fudge. I was going to say that links off for them to sleep. Okay, so there's nothing in here. Then you go around. There's no doors here. We have this door. Did this just take me to a lift? It did. Just jump down there. Cargo engineering. Bridge. Because again, captains only. It doesn't bridge off to anywhere else. Captain's bed. Captains. So you would think it would be near this, wouldn't you? But that is a 100% turret. That is a thingy. Maybe it would be in the middle here and I just missed it. These are just escape pods. Escape pods on the right. Escape pods on the left. Or not, even escape pods. Engineer access. Where would the crew sleep? Is this a turret? I don't think we went in this room, so we haven't just proved we've already missed a room. This is engineer station. So we already just proved we missed rooms. Come on, open up. So that was on that side, so if we go this way. So it's blast door. No, well this is at the other end. There's another room back here that I missed. You'd think that they would be around the same area, wouldn't you? Crew! This is it, I bet you. There we go. Yep, there it is. So basically, you come down this lift. After you, well, depends on the way you look at it. You go up the lift, eat, come down this lift. When you're done, if you want to go to the captain, you go left and go to his office. So the captain comes out here and you go up there to eat. The crew comes around here and eat. So it says that. Is there any other way to see this crew quarters other than knowing it? Because like I feel personally this should be cargo engineer room crew quarters. You know. Because I don't see anything else that says crew quarters other than when you're walking. Like here's engineering. Like that doesn't say crew or nothing until you get here. I think if you pass this, you go to engineering. Okay. So it's actually quite close. So I did pass this door then. So that should be to the toilets, probably, and showers. Or it might be just showers on the other side as the toilets. Yeah, these are just showers, aren't they? I think these are just showers. Apparently you get a nice shower from the leaky pipe before you go in. So you're like, ah, dirty water. Clean. Yay. Ah, I need another shower. Clean. Oh yeah, okay, careful. Side. Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2 bunks. So 2, 4. So 8. So with the captain 9. This is a 9-player ship. Ah, leaky pipes again. Or more. Like, feet in the middle. And then go do your business. I need to fix this ship. Okay. Oh, they had another door? So I have 2 doors to get in here. So what's this one? They have 2 doors. Ah, interesting. Is there anything else that I need to point out? So the toilets, the showies, power condition, audio menu. Do they? Oh, how they are. I was going to say, do they not have lockers? They're here. So they have a locker on the side. But surely they got a... So you would think one will be top, one will be bottom, one for the top, one for the... Yes, okay, we need to get a locker each. Okay, yeah, I think that's the gist of everything then for this ship. Yeah. Seriously? There we go. So... Well, let me survive that, I should be able to. Whee! Yes. No. Oh, sugar, that did hurt a lot. I didn't expect that hurt so much. Yeah, so don't jump off that. This is not too bad, it's going to seriously kill me, but still. Not as tough as I thought it was. But with that being said, though, we're 1 hour 38. I think the other episodes are 1 hour 41. My god, we're basically practically the same. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that. So please like and subscribe and tune in next week when we'll get next day. And hopefully get 2 days in one. The way it's going, I don't think we're going to do that, but we'll see. But hopefully you enjoyed this anyway. And hopefully I can start playing more regularly if the game's more stable after I've done this week. And do some mining on the side and start getting, when action comes up, record it for you. We'll see. But yeah, INVICTUS Day 2 complete. Finishing this day on 5:50 AM, 5th to 22nd. AEGIS is done. I'll very quickly, I believe I got it up still, event schedule. So next week, obviously when you watch this episode, the event is over now. When you watched last week's episode, the event was going still. Next week will be, for me, if you already played and done it, you've done the event, but you can see my version of it. Will be, we are on Aegis, will be Anvil, Aerospace, not Aerosmith, Aerospace, Tumbleland Systems, oh no, sorry, just Anvil, sorry, 23rd to 24th, Anvil. And then it's on 25th, 26th will be Tumbleland Systems, RSI, Robert Space Industries, Origin Jump Works, Constant, Eddie, Outland, Argo, Cargo, whatever you want to call them. And then 27th, 28th will be Drake Interplanetary. So if I can, I hope we can. We'll see. I've not been able to do it once yet. Next week's episode will definitely be Anvil. And hopefully we cover the 20th to 26th on that as well. So day 3 and 4, fingers crossed. And then day 5 will be Aegis. Sorry, not Aegis. Drake. And it'd be nice if we could then get the tour, the Javelin tour in if possible. With that being said, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and good stuff. I've been IVATOPIA. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching. Have a great, wonderful day. I'll see you next week, everyone. Bye. Bye, everybody.